Alright, what's up guys? So, as you probably read in the description, this video is on the RunCam Airsoft version, 16mm. So, let's start out with what's in the box. You get this nice white box here. It says RunCam on it. There's, I think, a little code you can scan or whatever about it. So, here they've got some orange tape. Cut that, and then get right into it. So you open this up, you get an instruction manual, or I guess that's actually just a business card saying go to the website and you can get the manual there. So I will definitely do that. And then you get your camera right here. As you can see, it's pretty small. It's got a power button, Wi-Fi button. Then it comes with a little lens cap. Like I said, this is the 16mm version. I ordered a 35mm lens too. It's actually cheaper, I've found, to buy the 16mm camera with all the attachments and then get the 35mm lens separately, and then you can just swap those out easy. You can look up how to do it, whatever. I may even make a video on it. So yeah, here you got the camera. Then there's another little box here. Pull that out, open it up. So we'll just pull everything out and then I'll go through what's in it. So we've got charging cord, some hookup cables, I guess for maybe putting it on a TV screen, something like that. You have, well, we'll do this one first. This has got your rail mount attachment on it. So you can see you just put it on like that and then clamp it down. It's a quick attachment one. Here you've got your basically the holder to attach the camera to any kind of accessories. It's kind of like with the GoPro, you really can't do a whole lot with it without the case. So it's the same way with this thing. You slide the camera in here and this is what you use to attach it to everything. So you've got a typical camera tripod mount thing. You put that in here. That's how you attach that, and then you can see the threads on the bottom. So you've got that. You've got an extra lens hood, I guess. There's 3 screws in here. I guess one's an extra because you only need 2 for this. That I'm not completely sure. I guess that's maybe to attach it to the camera or something like that in case it comes off the mount. I don't know exactly. I might try to check later, see what that is. So yeah, you mount the mount straight on there like that. Then you put the camera in it. And then lastly, what we got here is your attachment to mount it on top of a scope. So you just clamp this over your scope like that, and then you get a little rail on top, and you can put this on top of there. So I'm going to get out my sniper rifle and we'll put this on the scope, see how that looks. And then since how this is the 16mm and doesn't zoom in quite enough for a sniper rifle, when I do the test with this, we'll just use it on an AEG. But when I get the 35mm lens, we'll test it out with that too. So I'm going to go get my rifle and we'll mount it on there and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so I've got my rifle here. As you can see, I've actually still got the protector thing on there. I actually use that for a lens protector suit too, so it doesn't get shot out. So I've actually got it attached on here, but we'll pull this back and see what it looks like. Right here you can see you've got 2 pieces for if it's smaller round. I'm not sure if I'll have to use those or not. I can check. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I will need to use those. So I guess this goes on here on the top like that. This piece goes underneath. Actually, I need to use the size adjustment thing. So I guess we'll put this on here first. So you can see that fits nicely around here. That way it makes the size right on here, and then we'll slide the bottom one under, put the top one up here, and then pull the screws out and we'll screw it in, see what it looks like. Alright, let's see, here's the screws for it. And they provide you with an Allen key for that, so. Alright, so as you can see, I got my rail attached up there. Let's see, move it over here a little bit. And then I've also got the holder for the camera mounted on the quick attachment piece. So what you'll do is you'll put it on here like that, clamp it down, and then there's an adjustment on the other side of it. See if I can show you that. You can tighten it with this, so if it's loose on the rail you can adjust it for different width rails. This needs to be tightened a little bit, so pull it off, and then you take it and you just twist that a couple times, tighten it up a little bit, and then we'll put it back on there and see how it feels. Alright, so there we go. That's pretty tight, doesn't move around. Then you will take the camera, slide it in there like that. Looks pretty good for the most part. I may end up sliding it back some, maybe to like back here or something like that. I don't know, just to center it up a little bit. But that don't look too bad. And shoot, if I want to, I can still have my lens protector on there like that. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So now I will get into some of the features of the camera. I will connect it to the app on my mobile device, and we'll show you some of the features on there. Alright, so we're just going to go through a couple of the different features on here, some of the primary features I guess you could say. So one of the things is the field of view. So you can see you've got narrow, medium, wide. You can see a little difference there. So for a scope cam you'll probably want it on narrow because it kind of makes it zoom in a little bit. So you've got that. You've got, if you want to mount it on the underside rail of a gun, you've got where you can flip it like this. You can do auto, which makes it go back up. I'll probably keep mine on upright for now. Then you've got several different modes. You've got photo. Let's see, go to that. Time lapse and burst mode. So something I want to point out with that is when you have it on photo, time lapse, or burst mode, the light around the power button is green, where when it's on video mode the light will be blue. Also, if you click on the settings button in the top right corner, that's just more advanced settings, so you can get it set exactly how you like it. So yeah, now I'll go back and we'll show you what I was talking about with the lights. What I was going to show you though is you can see it's lit up blue right now. That's on video mode. This is on photo mode, time lapse, burst mode. So the light is green if it's on any mode but video. Now it's back to video. So yeah, I was just going to show you that. And then also this case here, the camera was pretty stiff going in and out of that, so I actually put a little bit of oil in there. That helps it slide in and out easier. I've also heard of people using things like soap, something like that, but you might want something to just make it slide in and out a little bit easier. So another thing I was going to mention is this rail here. I have it on top of my scope, but actually if you want to, you can mount it on the barrel, so your cam's more like on the end of your barrel, so that way if you're sticking it through some sort of hole in a wall or something like that, people can still see what you're saying and it's not blocked by the wall. So yeah, you can also attach that rail on your barrel. So I guess let's not waste any more time and we'll go into the test. Alright guys, so the main point of this video is to see just a couple different things. One, see if you can see where the BB goes when I shoot it, just a couple different things like that. so here we go. I'm going to get ready to test this out. Just remember, it's not going to zoom in a lot because this is the 16mm lens. I've not got in the 35mm yet. So yeah, we'll just give her a couple shots. Then we'll put it on full auto, see what that's like. Alright, now we'll go see what it looks like. Alright, so just some final thoughts on the scope cam, RunCam. Worked pretty good in the shooting tests. You could see where the BBs go, which that's the manual with it. It's small, compact, fits on top of the scope easy. I'll show you here. I ended up moving back the rail attachment on the scope, so the camera will mount right here, and then also attached this thing on the side, kind of, I think it's made to attach like a flashlight or something to a gun barrel, but I put that on the side, and I'm going to put a round power bank through here, and then just run the cord up and plug it into the back, because you can still get to the charging port while recording, and it's in the case, which is really nice. Probably one of the only problems I see with it, well, I guess two things. One, I wish it slid out of this case a little bit easier. It's kind of a pain to get out of this case, kind of stiff coming out. And then also one time, well during the making of the video, I tried to turn it on and it didn't turn on. I found out apparently what it was. Somebody else had said the batteries are a little bit loose in here and will sometimes, I guess, dismount. So obviously it wouldn't turn on. So what I had to do is put a little bit of tape on the back of here, just make it fit a little bit tighter, and then put it back in, and it should turn on just fine. So yep, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more review type videos, just like, comment, and subscribe. This is Schmidt Tactical.